Okay, Eli Race batting. Stratton Oakmont going with the rookie leading off. Race, ground ball. Max Sutton gobbles it up, and that's the first out. One out for Nanu Nation. Mo,
what's up?
When's the last time in YMSL history a rookie led off?
Yeah, he's actually not a rookie. He's old, but I guess he's a rookie.
Like an Ichiro type of rookie.
Yeah, he's pretty good. We like him.
Okay, Buka now batting with Uri Adler on deck.
Go, Buka! Let's go!
Uri, I want to thank you for that auto insurance I just added to my home policy. Buka looks at a strike. What a palatial estates you guys have there in Lakewood. Bluestone Brokerage. I like this catch. That was a nice throw back, a nice scoop. Let's keep games moving. I love it. I love it. Buka, ground ball. First chance for Mark in 4 years. Fires across, no problem. Mark Bahara Braha makes the play. It's going to have to change that shirt, though. Can't show the highlight if he doesn't change his shirt. That's the problem. Okay. We'll get on that. Who's in right field for this team? Who else do I need to yell at?
Yeah, those two.
Okay. I'm impressed by this catcher here. Yeah, he's getting the ball back nicely. Ground ball to Nanu. 3 ground balls from Leo, 3 out. And that's the inning, Nanu Nation. Not Greenbeth. Here he is. Looks like the reigning MVP, but different name. What the hell is this, Troy? What in the world? Bonds.
This is a very thick jersey.
Dude, the black looks good on you. You look slim.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying you look great, but not as much Fonz to grab onto.
Who's got first base?
Edmund first round pick this year for the first time. So 2 first rounders as the first at bat in the bottom of the first.
Team, long lineup. We trust each other up and down. From 1 to 10.
And Joe G takes the walk.
Nathan, you know the name of the game, kid. You know the name of the game.
Max, you played with Joe G last year.
Joe G a lot.
This is Joe Greenbeth.
Yeah.
And it seems like you were almost prodding him to accept the walk there
right.
by
You
saying,
gotta
long
believe it.
lineup, we trust each other. But you know he'll take the walk. You played with him last year.
Yeah, but you say it no matter what.
Okay.
You say it no matter
Gotcha.
what. Play with him that long, you say it no matter what.
Okay, Nanu Nation. Here he is, the president of the nation. Edmund struggling to find the zone. Max going with shorts. Sal Fowler showing off the guns with the sleeveless.
I'm not showing off anything. I'm showing short. Too short. I got nice calves actually.
2 walks setting up Mark Bahara. A quick mound visit. Not the
Mark,
way
you
you
know
want to
the game,
start your
kid.
season.
You know the game. Have that concept.
1, 2, 3 inning for Stratton and then 2 walks.
Not the ideal start.
Not the ideal. So there he is, the timeless, ageless Jody LeBose. Jody, how are you?
Great. Another year.
Jody, you were sponsoring before it became the vogue thing to do. Okay, Mark Bahara batting. Braha's first return since Los Caballos. Swings and a miss, and it's a strike 3. Not the start he wanted. And here comes Ween Cohen, Erwin Ween Cohen. Okay, Ween, 1-2 count for Ween. Ground ball, Uri, there's 1, and he throws it away, and that'll score Joe G.
I'm out.
Oh, you're out. Good, because you didn't touch third. So, second and third. No run scored because he touched third. Okay, 2 out, second and third for Max Sutton or Mikey Miz. Mike, high pop. Salfalis is there, and the 2 leadoff walks. Edmund gets out of it. We have a scoreless first. Ween! Mabruk on the baby Mordecai.
Top 2 scoreless game, reigning captain of the year, Abe Haber grounds out to Noah Hakeem playing short center. Then Salfalis is going to hit a liner in the hole between short center and shortstop. He's going to get a double out of that. And Victor Cheetos Dweck, he put the S back on the jersey this year, so it's plural again. Cheetos, he's going to ground out, man, on third, but Eric Citron, back from Montreal, has popped up, and that's the inning. Bottom 2, Max gets all of this one, but directly to Abe Haber, who didn't even have to move a step. Edmund Dweck. He always had a great eye. He draws a walk. Nathan Malla, his first at-bat. That's a high pop. Bluestone Brokerage goes over into foul territory and makes the play. And then Eddie Casson, first look at him, he's going to ground out to shortstop, Eric Citron. That's the inning. We go to the third. Here's Mo Haber, ground ball. Nowhere Hakeem, another Hillel product, showing the leather. Edmund Beta, he's going to strike out. Jody LeBeau's now doing what he always does, which is just a clean base hit. And then Eli Race is going to fly out to center field. That's the inning. Bottom three, Nowhere Hakeem. That's a ground out to Bluestone Brokerage. Bounces the throw, but out anyway.
Outfield cam. Norman Jamal, Ronnie Jamal. Watching Nanu Nation and Stratton Oakmont.
Stratton.
Nice pitch by Edmund. Fastball. That's a base hit. In no man's land right there. Going for two. Play at second. He's safe. Nice slide. Is that Greenbeth? Yeah, that was Joe G. He can hit it anywhere. Okay, Joe G, double. Score, Abe?
Zeros.
Great. Inning?
30.
One out, one on. Captain Nanu batting. You heard it here first. You're around 8-9 years away from 2 first-round picks over here, both of them. Nanu rips it down the line. No one's getting that one. He's got extra bases for sure. It is 1-0 Nation. Nanu gonna get 3. Stand up triple, Nanu. What a shot.
Let's go, Mark.
Yeah, don't do it, you'll be tossed. Ed, how you doing, buddy?
What's up,
Rookie, Eddie Katzen, there he is.
Let's go.
Attaboy, Joe.
Especially with
Attaboy.
Troy, especially with Troy.
Professional swing.
Yitz, how we doing?
Professional swing.
Ed, how'd you do? First at bat, what'd we do?
Walk.
Good.
538 OBP last.
Good, good, good. Take that any day. Boys, 1-0 Nanu Nation.
Yeah.
Let's go. Ruby, you can take as many Gatorades as you want from that cooler, okay? Here's Mark Braha.
Let's go, Mark. Come on, kid.
Rube, gotta show your dad how to hit. Why don't we move this down so you can see better?
Why do you even put Gatorades out? It's freezing.
Because people are still gonna be thirsty. Here's Mark. Mark! High pop. Can Nanu score on this? Catch by Abe. He's got the best arm of anyone. Here's the play, and he's safe. That's a sac fly. Let's see the new scorekeeper. Nanu, what a shot. What a shot that is. Hey, scorekeep. How you scoring that? How you scoring that, scorekeeper? What'd you score that?
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice fly. Bobby Silvera with the correct scoring. So it's not an at-bat for Mark. It's a sac fly. That's how you train the scorekeepers at this age, Mike. 1-0 Nation. What a shot by Nanu, huh? Just a laser. Ween up the middle. I'll bring up Mike Miz.
Who's on third? We need a third base coach.
Yeah.
I got it. I got third.
Nation. Love it.
Nation.
Love it. That shot was like a laser beam.
Yep.
No one is ever getting that shot if you could duplicate that every time. They only went 3 outfielders against you, it looks like.
Okay.
Maybe if they go 4.
And we leave the middle wide open.
Yeah, I'll hear you. Then you take that.
Yeah.
Take what they give you. Hat looks good on you, Nanu. Mike Miz. That looks like it's up the middle. Nice play by Ruby. Safe. And that's an infield hit, Mike Miz. Beautiful stop by Ruby on the slow infield, but unable to make the accurate flip. That'll bring up Maxwell Sutton. Here's Max. And he punched them out. Really good at that. Didn't end the way Max wanted it.
All right, boys. Let's get right back to it.
All right. What are you going to do? Of all the guys you're going to affect, it's not this one. So.
Leo Caston still pitching a shutout into the 4th as David Buka Cohen doubles down the left field line. He's going to reach second standing up. And Stratton Oakmont, just like that, is right in business because of the heart of their order. Coming up now, Willie Adler He's going to go the other way into the gap. Buka will easily score. And it is 2-1 Nanu Nation. The lead cut right in half after an Abe Haber flyout. Here Sal Fallis rips another one. That's going to be a double. Puts men on second and third with only one out. Victor Cheetos Dweck. Now we've seen it all. An infield hit by the speedster, and that ties the game. It is 2-2. Men on the corners for Eric Citron. Off of Noah Hakeem, gets the force out at second. Sal Fallis scored on the play, so Stratton Oakmont takes a 3-2 lead, and the inning ends on this Mo Haber groundout. Bottom of the fourth, Edmund Dweck leads off. Ground ball, Ruby Saka. He bounces the throw, but look at Mo Haber, the vet, with the scoop. Nathan Mal is going to rip a clean base hit to the outfield after a strikeout and a walk. Puts 2 on with 2 outs for Joe G. Beautiful play by Eric Citron, and then Sal Fallis from second with the cover because Ruby Saka was backing up. Nice flashy play over there, and Stratton holds on to their 3-2 lead. Edmund Beta flies out to start this inning, and then Jody Lambose, who just missed a double down the right field line, drops a single to center. So man on first, 1 out. Eli Race is going to fly out. And then David Buka Cohen comes up. There's 2 outs, only 1 on. He gets a base hit. That puts men on the corners with Uri Adler stepping up. Nanu Nation elects to walk Uri intentionally to load the bases for Abe Haber, and Abe Haber comes through clutch. The captain with 2 outs and bases loaded. A 2-run line drive single turns this game from a 3-2 game to a 5-2 game. And then up steps Sal Fallis, and look at this shot all the way to the basketball courts. No one near it. You see Mark Braha, the shortstop, basically out in left field to get the cutoff. Sal could trot home. That is our David Saka drive of the game. If you want to drive a new car, call David Saka.
David Saka. Call David Saka. Call David Saka for a new vehicle.
Hey, this is Jonathan Eliezer, YMSL 2-time champ. I just want to say that David Saka car leasing has exceeded expectations. When I moved to Florida, he was pretty much waiting there for me with the car, ready to go. Excellent pricing. For all your car needs and all your leasing situations, get in touch with David Saka Car Leasing. Nobody better, and thank you to the YMSL for connecting me.
Call David Saka. Call David Saka. Call David Saka for a new vehicle. Call David
So
Saka.
congratulations, Sal Fallis, for hitting this drive of the game. You get to take a drive with David Saka. Talk about all your options for your next car lease, your next truck lease, whatever you need. You call David Saka for your new vehicle.
David Saka. Call David Saka. Call David Saka for a new vehicle.
Next up, Victor Cheetos Dweck with the S. That S is for speed. He had the infield single. Now he's going to get a stand-up triple down the right field line. This game, which was 3-2 with 2 outs in the fifth, is now 8-2 with the same 2 outs in the fifth. Eric Citron, ground ball, left side. The ball is bounced. He's going to be safe at first, and then Cheetos is going to score, and it is 9-2. Finally, Mo Haber flies out to end this inning, but it is a 6th spot for Stratton. Bottom 5, middle of the order up for Nation, and here's Nation himself grounding out. Only 4 infielders in that alignment. They went 4 outfielders, but he grounded out the second. That was Ruby Saka. Mark Braha, the infield pop-up, and this looks like it's going to be a 1-2-3 inning. Uri throws it. Mo Haber unable to grab the ball on the stretch. He's got to make that play. Ends up being a double for Wien. Mike Miz ground out to Ruby Saka, but Ruby throws from his knees for some reason. Plenty of time to stand up and make the play. So some lazy defense by Stratton. A run scores. It is 9-3. Max Sutton grounds out to Citron. 9-3. We go to the top of the 6th. Edmund Beta pop-up to Leo Casson. Jody LeBeaus rips one right by Nanu. He's going to be on with a single with one out. Eli Race making good contact, but that's a line drive straight to right field. 2 outs. David Buka Cohen now batting, grounds out to Mark Braha, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. It is 9-3. Edmund Dweck grounds out to the pitcher, so 1 out, nobody on. Nathan Mala, the rookie catch out of Chicago, cracks one into the left center gap. He has speed. Look at him round those bases. He's going to come all the way around to score. It's a solo shot. His first YMSL home run. Congratulations. And the score is now 9-4. Eddie Casson, the rookie from Hillel, pop up. And then Noah Hakeem, a base hit down the left field line. Now in high school, this could be a double, but Noah's going to learn you got to watch how you run in this league. And he is in a deep mess over here, especially with Joe G on deck and 2 outs and down 5 runs, but he gets bailed out. That ball was dropped. And now he's going to learn why you can't make the out on the bases in front of Joe G. This is going to be a home run. It looks like a triple. Ball gets thrown out of play, and Joe G will trot on home. His first home run of the year. And suddenly it's 9-6. 2 home runs in the frame. After the lazy defense the frame before, it is now 9-6. We're going to go to the top of the 7th. We have a ball game. Okay, Stratton needs some insurance. They're only up 3. What do? You call Bluestone Brokerage. Uri comes through with a single. Abe Haber, this one's going to actually drop, so 2 men on, nobody out. Basal Fallis, who drives one deep. Outfielders are playing basically on the basketball courts. Catch is made, both runners tag, second and third after a walk to load the bases. Eric Citron with 2 outs. That gets by Nanu. Nanu's got to make that play. 1 run will score, and then Abe Haber, terrible base running here, will get picked off at third for the final out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th in a 10-6 game. Erwin Ween Cohen pops up to start things off. After a 1-out walk to Mark Braha, Mikey Miz, the doctor, gets one over right field. Braha's going to come all the way around from first to score. It is 10-7. Man on second, 1 out. Maxwell Sutton, fly ball to left field. That's a big second out with the man on second. So still 10-7, tying run not yet at the plate. The runner tags. And then Edmund Dweck, ground ball. This should end the game, but another play not made by the infield of Stratton. So now it's 10-8, and now the tying run comes to the plate in Nathan Mala. Pop up, Ruby Saka collides with Sal Fallis. Sal doesn't care about him, going to leave him on the ground until he finally turns around and picks him up. The tying run did come to the plate, and there was a collision. Who would want to collide with Sal Fallis? But Stratton holds on to a 10-8 Game 1 win against the Nation.